I'm also very dry and slept very poorly. So I just woke up from a nap before the stream.
So now you feel the same way Roger looks.
Terrible? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure, I'll drink some more.
Oh, I didn't know that said Space Quest 2 Bowhal's Revenge. Wait, why are they just referencing an old Space Quest? Why are they not, like, doing future Space Quests or something?
Because it's a movie. It's the movie adaptation. Here, we want to talk to this guy.
He's too far away, or he's too far.
What?
He's too far away.
Hey! Say, you look familiar. Didn't I kick your butt in a huge robot once?
Oh yeah, that. I hope to forget that. It was the beginning of my undoing. I was a laughingstock around the company in the final days of Scumsoft. Oh well, if that hadn't gotten me, some of my other creative management techniques would have. In looking at the big picture, I suppose that arrangement left me with all my physical assets intact. Not a single other thing, unfortunately. I'm humiliated to admit that I have, on rare occasion, resorted to selling cheat sheets for arcade games.
Damn,
I've got
dog.
to maintain a fairly, modest profile, I guess you could say. Time heals wounds and all that. Plus, maybe I can avoid a premature termination.
Wow. That's all very interesting. And very boring, if you don't mind my saying. What I want to know is, can you sell me a cheat sheet for Stooge Fighter 3?
Well, I think I may be able to facilitate that. I may have one in stock. Okay, here's what I need from you. A nice new bottle of Cold Swordian brandy. If you can deliver that, I think we can call it a deal.
Hell yeah, Cold Swordian brandy, let's go.
People, I'll be waiting to take delivery from you so that we can put a bow on this deal. Catch you later.
I like how you can talk perfectly not fine, but when he walks, you're just the most drunk person on the planet.
Oh, he is hammered, I guess. Oh, linoleum cheese janitor's tail, hell yeah.
Oh, they changed what the plays. Okay, that's why I didn't see the Space Quest one.
Also, we need to do something dumb.
Do we need to pick up ET? Wow. I get that reference.
No, we need to do something specific.
Do you need to do this like 20 times or some shit?
We need to do that. I thought you should know that we need to do that, because we get points for it.
You know, somebody tried to perfect this game, and those were the only points they were missing.
Let's see. Yo, you got any Cold Swordian brandy, bro?
Hi there.
Howdy there, partner. The name's Paul Conshohocker. Yeah, that's my name. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment here. Now, anything I can sell you, why, you just let me know. But if you steal anything, I'll be forced to kind of kill you. Welcome.
That
Steal
sounds
something.
fair.
You should totally steal something.
I would love to. Get down. Get down. I have a dog in my lap.
Oh,
Ah! You bumped my keyboard.
Also, I appreciate your stream title.
Mm-hmm. I completely forgot what it is. Oh yeah, it's just kind of gross. Ah, don't sneeze on me.
I get that Easter egg.
This is an Easter
That's
egg?
him listening to the theme song.
Dog, please. You're cute, but not as small as you think you are.
I'd like a bottle of your cold Surian brandy, please.
Well, so you're interested in the good stuff, eh? I'll just take that 20. Thank you. I haven't sold much of this stuff lately, except to some sorry-looking little pud. Oh, hey, that reminds me. He still owes me some money. Oh,
It's fine. He wasn't saying anything interesting.
Nobody is. That's the secret.
Yeah, we're gonna get a bad cheat sheet.
Oh, no, it's not a bad cheat sheet. This entire bit, though, is fucking dumb as shit.
Yes! I mean, Mr. Wilco, I'm most pleased you've chosen to do business with us. You're just in time, too. I have another party on his way interested in the same item. Oh well, his loss. Well, I'll take that off your hands. Now, per our agreement, here's your cheat sheet. I'm certain you'll find the game much more interesting now. Also, you look like you could use this fish. Enjoy, Mr. Wilco. I have a real important business in another part of town. Be seeing ya. Oh, by the way, I'd appreciate if you'd not mention our meeting to anyone. Some of those purple-skulled old stockholders really hold a grudge, okay? Bye-bye.
It's just kinda
Bro.
gross.
It's the Stooge Fighter 3 cheat sheet you got from Elbow.
Whoops.
It's the Stooge.
To guarantee a win, the cheat sheet says,
Abacaka.
when at the choice screen, press the machine's letter buttons in the following order: A, B, B, A, C, A, C, A. Then, be aggressive and attack as much as possible using your new secret weapon.
Abacaka.
Can you do this without the cheat sheet? Can you like sequence break?
I don't know. I don't know if it's random or not. That's the problem.
I wonder if that's why they give you the fish, so you wouldn't like sequence break it.
Yeah, probably. Wait, what? What was that thing you just did? Roger, I want you to go to the next screen. Why did you come back? Why'd everything go silent? Fuck. MD say something?
Something.
Okay, so the game's just fucking silent for some reason.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, time to restart. We don't want to miss out on voice acting.
Yeah, it'd be terrible if we did.
Yeah. Imagine never hearing Roger Wilco say anything.
I love when shit just suddenly breaks.
Yeah, Zara, that's what I was thinking, that the fish is there to sequence break protect.
I mean, even if it wasn't, I can't help but wonder if it's random, because these games are not above that. Is more my point.
Yeah, but you could still sequence break it somehow. Like, there's only so many codes you can have. It's kind of like on a Resident Evil classic game. Some codes are random and people just know which ones it could be. Unless you're gonna need to reshare.
Okay, no, it's just dead silent for some reason. Yeah, I'll reshare in a second.
Weird. If you go outside, can you hear the camera moving?
I hope I never
Okay,
get
no,
so
no,
the talking
wrong.
still
I
works,
end
just
up
for some
talking to
reason the music
myself
cut out.
like this.
Whatever.
Hey, don't put your mouth on that.
I'll put my mouth where I please.
Wait a sec. Ugh. Sorry, phlegm. There we go. There's the beautiful ambiance we wanted.
Hi, Mr. Jerkwad. How about another game of Stooge Fighter? I'm feeling a little luckier this time.
You know, kid, I'd really like to, but I need a little more of a challenge.
I love the
Take a
difference in the
long
mic
walk
quality
off a
for the two of
short
them.
asteroid, okay?
What's the matter? Afraid a measly little pencil-neck low-life janitor and general waste of human life is going to embarrass you in front of your friends?
But he doesn't have any
Well
friends.
said.
Hold on there, you little puke! I'm not afraid of some puny little zit on the butt of the universe!
Jerkwad is a scaredy cat. Jerkwad is a scaredy cat.
Alright, you little wad of spit, let's play. I'll waste you. Tell you what, let's make it interesting. If you win, I'll give you 300 buckazoids. However, if I win, you're mine to do with as I see fit. The deal?
Can't believe we're gonna become a sex slave for this guy.
No, he actually just wants someone to listen to him, and he's gonna talk to us incessantly. Yeah, let's rumble.
Oh, this is gonna be fun! Oh, you're a bit puny, but I'm sure I'll be able to get a few buckazoids for you over at the slave colony.
I'm sorry, I don't think I heard you quite right. Did you say slave colony?
Too late to back out, bored breath.
I knew that.
Yeah, honestly, this seems really kind of terrible for Roger as far as the stakes. The button. Okay, whose super should we use? Should we use Larman, Big Mo, or Coily Joe?
I say Lowerman.
I think that's actually who I chose in the original as well.
So if you lose
Let's
this
get
while
ready
betting,
to
is the game over?
I don't know. Not that we're gonna lose.
You lame brain.
It's really great. You have to cheat at this to win it.
Blairman.
At least as far as I know.
Unblemished victory.
Well, that's the joke, right? That's what all fighting games are like.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
As someone who's seen a fighting game once, I can assure. Oh my god. Fuck you.
I think you have to finish him. No.
Blairman wins the match.
How lucky can a guy get? That was pure luck. Gee!
Where's my money?
Here. Now, if I were you, I'd make myself scarce, you little lump of phlegm. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose my temper, and all that's gonna be left of you is teeth and toenails.
Why toenails? Why would you specify
Yeah.
that?
I guess he eats all the other parts of you.
Who the fuck?
Hey,
He ignores you. Get used to it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'd ignore me too if I was Roger Wilco.
You know what? Let's just go somewhere that doesn't hate us. Yet. Are we? Oh my god, game. We got stuck on that NPC and couldn't move. I just want to clarify what I was dealing with there.
Perfect. Music choice. I mean, yeah, I'm so glad we can hear the music now.
It's great, isn't it?
Also, shoutouts to Alien Feet, I guess.
No.
Look, I'm not the one who drew this, Sierra did. Still on the bottom 5 on this stream for game choices. What's the worst music you had on this stream, Torfid?
Give me a sec. I'll get it for everyone.
I'm glad you know which was.
I'm gonna mute the game really quick. So we can hear this music. Here, chat. Here's one of the things mine goes to when I think of worst music on this stream.
What is this?
It's from a game you weren't there for, which is Ancient Roman, Power of Dark Side.
Oh, that, the worst JRPG ever. Also hate Nidoking.
Hey, Nidoking. It's a game full of incredible music. Just top to bottom, terrible, amazing music. Truly dog shit.
You know, you could mod this music into, like, this game and I wouldn't notice.
There are a bajillion remixes of that song, though, because it was a Japanese meme for a bit, and they're all fantastic. Okay, but
yeah, I think I hate this song more than that. I think I hate this song more than the one you just played.
So imagine hearing that song on loop for little hours. Because you need to go to that village a lot, and that's all you hear every time you're there. Let's see. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's talk to this man.
He seems to be ignoring you.
Thanks.
Your words cause everything to become speechless. How dynamic of you. Your words cause everything to become
One more time.
Excuse me. I'd like a room, please.
Really? I mean, really? Well, I think we got one or two for a couple of $100 buckazoids a night. In advance, you understand.
I believe I have a prepaid reservation provided me by StarCon.
I got no reservations from any StarCon. I got no reservations, period. I do a cash business. You want a room, cough up the buckazoids.
So that's, 200. Well, okay.
200? Don't you listen, son? I said 300.
We put our life on the line for this fucking room.
And
Just
I don't
remember
include
this.
any weird pets. Them's extra.
I could have sworn you said...
You calling me a liar? I don't need no guff from the likes of you. This is the finest lodging on the planet, son. If you don't like the prices, you can just take your sorry pinkish carcass out of here.
Well...
Whoop. No, I think this is when they started being a lot, let's say, kinder. Question mark.
What's okay, rejects?
In that regard, at least, but... Well, because we'd lost to him before, too, and it was the same bet.
No, I don't think you had a bet for money. That was the first time it was money involved.
Let's see. Yeah, okay, we'll pay for our fucking room, jackass.
Okay, son, you just scribble your old Bill Shatner on the register screen and I'll get your key card. It's as fine a room as you'll find on this orb.
You have a brief moment of what you think is cleverness. You decide to wittily sign the name Franzel Niekberm.
Why?
Okay, here's your key card. Don't lose it. Room 1220J. Up the elevator. Franzel Niekberm. If I had a buckazoid for every time I'd seen that name, I'd be sitting pretty. I could afford one of those fancy fur-lined donut thingies that... what was I saying? Anyway, enjoy your stay. If you need anything, don't hesitate to tell someone.
Gee, thanks. Say, could you tell me where...
I'm a real busy guy, son. You got any questions, why don't you just go find the Chamber of Commerce and talk to them. I'm sure they'll be glad to help you out. Be seeing ya.
So God, everyone's just so openly hostile to Roger in this.
Yeah, it's not like Roger did anything useful for the universe 5 times.
I mean... I guess one of them was useful, even though he's just mostly trying to save his own ass.
Well, he did save the universe like 5 times. Or was it there one game where we didn't save the universe?
I was thinking 4. Okay, let's go to our room. I made a mistake. Okay, I do like the cat bot. That I think is good. Even if still gross. Why? Just everything in this game is so gross.
I don't know. I don't like the art direction of this game. I don't like the writing of it. The puzzles are kind of whatever so far.
I think the puzzles have been the least offensive part.
Yeah.
Just as you're about to insert the key card so you can go inside and check out your new digs, you notice those 2 goony-looking dudes from the lobby walking in your direction at a rather deliberate pace. Perhaps they're going to welcome you to the place or show you where the ice machine is.
Roger, please.
Roger's going inside and lock the door.
Hey there, pal. Got a second? Me and my friend here was wondering something.
Fire away. What did you want?
Well, we was wondering if you'd have any objection to us pounding you senseless. Grab 'em and let's get moving. I gotta report in soon.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
puny little scumbag. I can't believe anyone would want you. One thing's for sure, you sure ain't gonna be seeing your home son ever again. Hey, Nigel, let's get back to it, huh? We got things to do and places to go. Now, just sit there and be still and be quiet, little man. I've got some things to finish before I finish you.
I like the no life sound of, like on the wall, like no life allowed.
Yep. I mean, cause look at him.
Also, a Total Recall reference.
You mean all the three-titted alien stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a fan of the three-titted sex doll. Real weird touch.
Three-titted sex doll.
Okay, let's see if we can, How do you do that with your legs,
Hey,
Roger?
What the fu- I don't want to see you move another inch or I'm gonna slice you into nice little bite-sized pieces. Now, can it?
Doop-a-doop-boop-boop-a-doop.
You are now a proud nail owner.
How do you do that, Roger?
Gross.
I don't like the nail thing. It's a little pixel hunty. I wanna stab the sex
As
doll.
cool as it would be to interface these two items, no good would come of it.
I
I see
disagree.
this as a popping stream.
Boy, wouldn't it be cool if that really worked? It probably seemed like a good idea to you at one time. Don't touch that. We don't know where you've been.
Okay, that's funny.
Also, quick aside, Roger really
Good
weirdly good at
picking. The
lockpicking.
nail proves to be just what you needed to free
I
yourself
mean, he is
from
a
those
janitor.
handcuffs. Don't get all excited, Little Red Riding Hood. You aren't out of those woods yet. Don't touch that. That's
Is this
Don't
his
touch that.
beer? No. Whoops. Fat fingered the enter. Well.
Her skin feels puffy and rubbery, as if her internal body pressure has risen. It must be Regalian bladderwort fever. It feels slightly
Yes, chat,
gritty.
give me A.
You suppress an urge to dust it.
Touch the button.
You don't see any way of turning the dehumidifier off.
I'd better not try it. He might see me.
I just
Don't
want to
even
touch
bother
it.
looking in your pockets. You
Yeah, I'll touch the fucking pelvis poster.
Wow, that was really loud.
Yeah, he's in his own little world though, so we're good.
You carefully lay the rug on the floor.
Now we have a nice place to sleep. Whoops. I need to stop accidentally clicking. It's the problem.
You pinch yourself to make sure this. What do you want to do? Give him a nice massage?
I do.
Wise up. This guy values
Maybe
you
he'll like
less
us
than
more.
Starcon does.
Oh, are we gonna like static electricity him?
No.
Your body is now carrying a nice static charge.
Why would we go after him when we can do this?
You don't see any.
Damn. Okay, well, fry his fucking brain.
Wow, the static energy you built up discharged, frying Lard Boy's circuitry. Did you actually think of that, or was it just luck?
Is he dead?
I think we just killed that man.
Oh, okay.
That's delightfully non-helpful.
Roger has a body count.
Surprisingly, it's a pile of books. Who'd have thought these
Well,
guys could read?
At least
You
today
have
I
no
can
idea
approve
where
the
this
static
place-
shock strategy.
We just killed a man.
Surprisingly, it's a pile of books.
You know, I have actually been having a lot of issues with static electricity in my monitors.
Oh, really?
Because, yeah, so
This is
these
the
new
data
monitors
coder.
that I've gotten don't seem to have as much static shielding as my old ones. So if I place my like hoodie or something on the chair, it'll do a little like static jolt, and it'll turn off the monitors for like 3 seconds. It's very frustrating.
As cool as it would. It does nothing until you insert a 3DOA compatible disc.
Well, I thought it was something weird on my end, but my friend complained about the same thing with his monitors, and he doesn't have the same
You
model.
now
And he's just like,
possess the
yeah, these new monitors just have less shielding for some reason.
We need this. I just want to mention that.
Is that what, burlesque? What's that?
It's a chip for a data quarter.
Oh, okay. If you don't pick that up, do you soft lock yourself?
I don't know if it's that easy to screw yourself this hard. Let's grab this
The
bad
room
boy.
seems to be vibrating. Either that or someone died. The room's either. The room's either that.
This is indeed the last Space Quest game.
It's the end of Space Quest.
You have no idea where the.
A Space Quest so bad it killed the franchise. Oh, this is what I
There
need to
seems
look
to
at.
be a small pile of CD-ROMs sitting here.
What's up, Henry?
Is this why the franchise died?
Yes.
Your search through the CDs
Oh, okay.
reveals a bunch of typically boring multimedia magazines. A multimedia phone book. Too bad there aren't any phones around here.
They accurately predicted the future.
The Outpost Project Survival Guide. Successful People Managing Techniques by Carm Trebus. Funny.
Please stop
It's
trying
empty.
to make Leisure Suit Larry happen, Honora.
MF-DOS for idiots, morons, and phoebes.
Yeah, I got all the Leisure Suit Larrys for $1, but I've stated outright that I will never put NB through that.
Yeah, Nora mentioned in my stream
There seems
asking
to be
whether
a
I was
small-
excited to play that on Thursday, so I'm like, I haven't been told anything
During
about
Xenon,
Larry
discover it.
Thursdays.
How to become assigned to be. This might be worth checking out. It's
No, you don't need those vibes.
this optic. It's called.
I made a counter threat on stream. I said, if Torpid makes me sit through 7 Leisure Suit Larry games, I'm gonna make Torpid sit through Changed and Tribal Hunter in return. And nobody wants that.
Also, I do want to clarify, I wouldn't do all of Leisure Suit Larry's, because that is a fucking excruciating experience. It'd probably mostly just be 1 in Love for Sale.
Are those 1 and 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard those. I've been told those are the good ones.
A lot of
Okay.
Leisure Suit Larry is a fucking slog.
I'd be more interested in looking at Police Quest games than Leisure Suit Larry games, to be honest. If I had the choice.
I should put you through the Police Quest games, though. At least some of them. But we're doing good games next. I promised that.
I'm excited. I mean, I think Space Quest 5 was actually good.
Yeah, no, Space Quest 5 was good.
This optical disc-based multimedia, it's called a 3DOA.
God,
I
co-oping
get that reference.
SWAT 4 would be a hell of an experience. Oh, do I need to hit print? Go to, oh. Yes, you too can make a homing beacon from simple household goods. Chief among the devices you can use is the data corder, which with a few adjustments sends out a powerful signal to potential rescuers who could be light years away. NB scene infra.
Yeah, I was about to say, I already sat through the entirety of Infra with Torhood.
Yeah.
Twice, I think once off stream and once on stream.
No, I streamed it a second time and I know you popped up in the chat a few times for that.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I sat through Infra twice. I'm actually, I find that game interesting enough that I will probably play it one day myself.
I highly recommend it. I actually genuinely think it's a really good game and there's nothing quite like it in my opinion.
Hmm.
My one complaint is that some of the secrets are really fucking hard to come by, and those are the ones that explain the whole fucking plot. But, yeah, I think it's very good. Open your data cord. Inside you'll find chips, arc settings, and plates. If you correctly alter these, you'll soon be home by the fire with a cup of nog. Of course, any mistakes could result in the barbecue with you as the entree, but let's not worry about that. We'll describe the details in the next issue, thank you. Email at nobuckazoids. eShop will absolutely nothing in accounts. It's easy when you know the system. First, random gen approximately 32 4x4 numbers, and pick a month and a year. These will be your challenge cards. Make up a name, not Nickberm, please. I don't get that joke. And start calling e-catalog stores. The idea is to make the calls fast and give them the challenge card numbers before they can trace the call. As most hackoids know, there are so many cards out there that the probability of one of your challenge cards being a used number is practically 100%. Mired EMAG, oh. I don't even own that Anora. We've all heard of the hype. Mired EMAG is the hottest, hip-hoppinest thing to happen in journalism since Gutenberg invented that big printer thingy. But is it the EMAG of the future, or is it just another Cyber Vogue knockoff with some fancy schmancy art? Hey, I will not have you talk shit about Teen Vogue. You must be the judge. The last issue featured an article on smart drugstores on Celine Dion. Really? A list of the latest techno gibberish and a review of Waterworld. Are these subjects cool or do they leave you cold? Really just dating the shit out of the game. Chances are you're too young to remember a quaint little movie about a fellow named Marty McFly, but he and his friend Doc started a trend that has become a popular pursuit among time-traveling hobbyists, making time machines out of DeLorean cars. DeLoreans aren't easy to find these days. They went out of fashion when John DeLorean went in the slammer. But if you have the luck to come across one of these babies, the universe in all of its time zones, and we mean all its time zones, can be yours. Happy hunting. Yeah, no, fuck that. The DeLorean is a shit car.
But it looks so cool.
It does, but those gull-wing doors are terrible. And also, it's just a bad car, and it can't go over 88 miles an hour.
Okay, but it's like the Cybertruck if the Cybertruck were like anything but the Cybertruck. So good.
I don't know,
it's like
man.
a good version of Cybertruck.
Yeah, I was gonna say
still shit.
The DeLorean actually looks cool, so it's got that over the Cybertruck. Which looks like, I don't know, baby's first Blender project.
The Cybertruck looks like when the Sega 32X came out and you saw 3D graphics on it, and then your little 5-year-old mind went, oh my god, this is like so realistic, the graphics will never get better than this. And then that was just like burned into your mind, and then you made a Cybertruck 3 years later.
Since the dawn of time, men and women have searched for the multiple organisms. Some say that's a myth, others claim that it existed one time, that it affects the toxic waste pollution and electromagnetic forces throughout the universe have made the multiple organism extinct. The writer, for one, has searched all her adult life for the excitement of contact with one of these elusive creatures. The thought of seeing a multiple organism sends a thrill through me. I hope with my entire existence that multiple organisms do exist on some level, and the one day I meet up with one of them just to say hi. Well, guess I got to eject my disc. Can we loot him?
Smooth move. You've got his keyring.
Just slide that bad bitch in there.
Well, well, well. The worm is out of the hole. So, you have to ask yourself, do I feel lucky? Well, do I, punk?
Oh, okay.
As cool as it would be to interface these
Damn.
two items, no good would come of it.
So he's just gonna sit there while we vibe.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going back in the room. I hate it here. Let me check something quick. That's not where I want to go.
You're reasonably certain. The room seems to be... You get a job.
Yeah, I just want to check something real quick. Show folder. I think I actually need to go to Space Quest 5 for what I'm looking for. See, I have the manuals for 3 of the Space Quest games. One of them is 6.
Ooh.
So
Is it
let's...
mint condition.
Yeah, give me a sec. I thought of this just now, so give me 1 second to set this up. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, everyone. NB, I'll give you a look too.
Damn the Yankees!
Oh, geez, NB, thanks.
There we go. Happy Space Quest, everybody.
Happy Space Quest. Either way, you can look at it too now, NB.
Hell yeah.
Either way. So, 4 reasons to protect yourself with the Slime Off Decontamination Chamber. They're safe, they're portable, they're versatile, they're stylish. Ooh, Polysorbate LX is a hotspot, apparently. I don't know, I kind of liked the other one a bit more.
Yeah, I almost feel bad. Like, everything we say about this game is just like, man, if I was so better.
Mm-hmm. Ah, the homing beacon puzzle. Yeah, so we actually need this to solve a puzzle. And yeah, I don't know, man. It feels like a lot more love went into 5.
Yeah, it helps when you make a game and you don't hate your main character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't need to read all this. This is fucking whatever.
Okay, so is this like an anti-piracy thing? Like,
Yes.
so you can check the manual to solve a puzzle? Okay, okay.
Copy protection, baby! Let's change our screen for NB once more.
Okay, I am fully out of energy drink.
Energy drink. Why isn't it working? Give me a sec. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know about the homing beacon puzzle. I mostly
Hey.
was commenting on the manual visuals.
Oh, god damn it, dog. How do you get into this shit?
That's right, Alita. No life allowed.
Come on.
We're proud no-lifers here.
You're lucky your cute dog. Ah, don't sneeze on me. Okay, goodbye, dog.
Also, hey, Alita, and hey, Hell Chef.
Okay, but now we have that open for no particular reason. Spore beer does sound unpleasant, though apparently it's pretty good according to Infra.
Yeah, like bear mail, mushrooms.
You poke and prod amongst the Mahdi's until you find a Mahdi labeled churlish. Being intrigued by the word, you glom it. Incidentally, you might want to look up the word churlish before you do anything stupid. You pick through the carton of nothing else of interest.
Oh, this wasn't meant to be copy protection.
In this
okay,
galaxy.
my bad.
Now we open it up.
This button this.
Ah, I see, I see.
Oh. Oh no.
Well, this thing's kind of neat.
Let's see. Figure out which plate goes into which sensor. Square A through E. Insert the correct chips in each plate socket. Assign the correct ERC jumper number to each plate. So tachyon transmitter, ERCs is 1. Sensor arrays A. Oh. That needs, whoops. Dentium.
Dentium is the purple chip.
Mm-hmm.
Not the board. Yeah, see, you have that.
Yeah, I actually kind of dig this puzzle. Particle shield, is repentium. So this is this. C is subspace emitter with fermentium. Recalibrating fluctuator is dimtel. Oh wait, no. This is all normal. Feedback cutter offer.
Are the little dials correct? Sorry, the fuses, whatever you want to call them.
But some confusion about the remaining plates still exists. One we know. Let's see. We know feedback cutter offer and tachyon transmitter plates need to follow certain configuration rules explained herein. One must be placed at sensor array E. One of the others must be set to ERC1. The remaining one uses the Spentium chip. Oh no, it's a logic puzzle!
I love logic puzzles. Give me a logic puzzle, I'll solve it.
I'm gonna go
I'm guessing you
reread.
want to save. Yeah, I'm guessing you're gonna want to save because it says it fries you if you get it wrong.
It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. First, open your data recorder. Inside, you'll find chips and ERC settings. If you correctly alter these settings, it's gonna be home. Okay, it's in detail in the next issue. Fuck you, game.
Sorry.
I mean, the manual should have the solution, right?
Yes, like I need to eject my disc, grab that bad bitch, exit. Anything else we can grab here?
You should have paid. You should have paid attention the first time. This button.
Okay. Let's see. All 5 plates are needed to create the homing beacon. We know that the feedback cutter offer and tachyon transmitter plates need to follow certain configuration rules explained herein, but some confusion about the remaining plates, recalibrating fluctuator, subspace emitter, and particle shields still exists. Of the 3, we know that one must be placed at sensor array E. One of the others must be set at ERC1, and the remaining one uses the Spentium chip. Those are the hints for the puzzle, I guess? There's more on another page. Let's see. Personals help wanted, business opportunities, announcements for sale. Ah! Worksheet for solving homing beacon puzzle. We know for sure that the tachyon transmitter should use the Dentium chip and should not be placed at sensor array C. Let me get this all sorted on my end. In a way that... Whoop. Thanks, game. I apologize for the window resizing fuckery, chat. I need this for myself. For solving this. Okay, cool.
Oh. I guess throw it away.
Your words.
No, we didn't throw it away. Okay, let's try this again. Dunby, I'm gonna need you to help me through this.
Okay.
Because this is no fun if I use a guide for this.
Okay, you can just tell me what the hints are. I'm good at logic puzzles.
Let's see. The tachyon transmitter should use the Dentium chip and should not be placed at C. So that one's pretty straightforward. Particle shield should not be placed at sensor array E. The subspace emitter should not use ERC7. The recalibrating fluctuator should be placed at sensor array A and set to ERC9. So, recalibrating fluctuator.
Yeah.
This circuit.
Set at ERC9. So we'll just keep that at that for now. Set to ERC9. The feedback cutter offer won't work with Fermentium chip and should not go in sensor array B or C. So that.
It's theory.
Yeah. The plate that uses ERC3 also uses the Dimtel chip. Plate and sensor array D must be set to ERC5. Those are our hints.
E or D is ARC5.
Oh god, I fucking misunderstood buttons. Hey,
Yeah.
don't fucking rip that apart. Just get up. Dog, I love you.
Okay. I actually don't have my pen and paper here. So you said that the FC has to be D or E,
Mm-hmm.
and then SC can't be E, right?
Yeah, and it won't work with the Fermentium chip. So this does not work with the FC.
Okay. So, put FC, if that's the one that can't be in E, put that one in D.
The particle shield should not be placed at E.
Oh, okay. Particle shield should not be the, and the SE should not be D or E, right?
Mm-hmm.
And FC is or is not E. I know one of them is like, you can't put this in E.
The particle shield cannot be placed in E. Feedback cutter offer though, no, excuse me, the recalibrating fluctuator we did to ERC9. Tachyon transmitter should use a Dentium chip but cannot be placed at C. So my guess is over here.
Yeah, and which one can't use ERC 3 or 5, did you say?
Plate that uses the Dimtel chip also uses the ERC3. So this would not be ERC3. Wait, no, this...
You clicked ERC2 off of there.
This is ERC3. It's 1, 3, 5, 7,
Oh,
9.
okay. And then that can't be ERC3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's go over the two for, because there's one that has two mentioned, I think. Particle shield, yeah. Particle shield cannot be placed at sensor array E. Subspace emitter should not use ERC7. So let's just do this as a... Oh wait, no. Why did we... Oh, dog, you're killing me.
Can you send me screenshots of these?
Yeah.
I think like it's hard for me to keep track.
Sorry, you gotta forgive me. The dog's doing her own thing and it's being a pain.
That's fine.
Discord.
Because all I'm seeing is the abbreviations, and
Here you
I
go.
can't remember the mumbo jumbo.
And I'll send you the other hint too.
Wait, where did you put it?
In the Streamland voice chat.
Oh, in the voice chat. Okay.
Oh, excuse me. I gave you the wrong list for that one, the first one, because this is just easier to say. Because you need the cheat sheet too. Tachyon.
Okay, Discord, if you could open the images, that would be great. Okay. How many medical pods will figure out? Okay, ERC sensor areas, chips. I'll put in comic one. Okay. Will not display the sensor E. One of the R's must be at ERC1. Okay. Okay, so between RFSE and key S. One must be placed at sensor E. One of the others must be set to ERC1. The remaining one uses the Spentium chip. Okay. Attacking transmission should use the Dentium chip and should not be placed at sensor array C. So that's TT. Okay. Particle sheet should not be placed at E. Sensor engine should not use ERC7. Okay. Okay, so RF we definitely have, that's correct, that's locked in. The feedback card offer won't work with fermenting chip and should not go in sensor area B or C. Feedback cutter offer. Oh, okay, that's the one at the bottom. Okay. Have we established which one would be ERC3?
No. I think this is the order, though.
Okay, so you know that ERC5 is on D, so that's locked in. The plate in sensor area D must be set to ERC5. Okay.
One must be placed at sensor array E.
So what do you have in sensor area E? You have SE. Okay. So one of them must be at ERC1. Particle shield. So the last one uses the Spentium chip. So RF uses the Spentium chip in that case. So SPN goes on RF. Okay. So those are that is the assumption there. And then tech and transmission to use the Dentium chip, it should not place sensitivity. Says we did that. The particle shield should not be placed in sensor area E. Did that. Suspect emitter should not use ERC7. We did that. You should probably set the B to ERC3, I think. Oh no. Okay, so ERC3 is in it's in C, D, or E. So where is this? That's not sure if it's
Wrong button. Let's see. She's Dentium chip. Should not be placed at sensor array C. Done that. The space emitter should not use ERC7. Did that. Let's see. Feedback cutter offer won't work with Fermentium chip and should not go in sensor array.
So DIM should go into E.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And then pair and ref. Do we have anything for those?
Feedback cutter offer and tachyon transmitter should follow certain rules. So tachyon transmitter in C. Oh, in no. Let me check something quick. I think we might have the last two out of order. Yeah, because if feedback cutter offer, it said it's specifically going to
Um, mm, the plate and sensor 2 must be set to arc 5.
No, I think we got all the irks right.
Yeah.
Subspace emitter should not use arc 7. Let's see. Feedback cutter offer won't work with Fermentium chip and should not go in the sensor array B or C. So we got that. We got. I'm pretty sure we got FC right. I'm not sure about order in. Let's see. One must be placed at sensor array E. Oh, okay. So recalibrating fluctuator, subspace emitter, and particle shield. One of those three must be placed at sensor array E. So we were wrong with this. Subspace emitter needs to be at C. At E. According to that bit of elimination we had up top. One is supposed to be set at ERC 1. Which we have that. So the remaining one uses the Spentium chip. Was it? Okay. The remaining one uses Spentium chip. So we want this actually here. No, here. Excuse me.
So there was something with... The Fermentium chip should not go on BRC. There was something about ERC in a specific chip. Yeah, the plate that used ERC 3 also uses the DIMTEL chip. So the DIMTEL chip goes into E. Unless you want to swap the ERCs between D and E. But no, actually no. So DIM goes into on SE.
Yeah.
Because you can't... E has to be 5. So that means E is 3, so that goes there.
So these are the last two. Fermentium and whatever the fuck.
But why did you remove this? Oh, because the Spentium chip goes there. So wait, one must be placed in sensor area E. So that is the subspace emitter. One of the others must be set to ERC 1. That's the particle shield, and the remaining one loses the Spentium chip. You're doing an overlap. The Spentium chip doesn't go on C. Because among RF, SE, and PS, one uses the Spentium chip, one is an ERC 1, and one is in the E slot.
Right. So, yeah. These are the last two.
Okay, let's see. TT uses Dentium and should not be placed. Okay.
You missed.
There we go. I think that's it. Because the Fermentium chip should not go in sensor array B or C, so it has to be D.
Okay.
I think this is the correct order.
Okay, well, you can save and try it. Or you can just press power if it doesn't kill you.
Oh, maybe it's just talking about the feedback cutter offer for Fermentium, and I don't know, man. These two I'm still unsure of.
Wait, what's the worksheet for solving homing beacon puzzle on the side?
I don't know.
Are those like the combos?
Maybe? Particle shield. Says C should be Fermentium.
Because the feedback cutter offer doesn't work with the Fermentium chip.
Yep. Let's try it.
The power must be off.
There seems to be something stopping the data quarter from transmitting.
We did it. Fuck.
Also, is this correct?
Yeah. It's set to homing bigger.
Oh, okay.
Beacon.
Okay.
It took a while, but honestly, I thought it was actually kind of fun. I don't know, what did you think?
Reconfigure is reset, okay. I think the puzzle was fine. It's a bit harder for me to follow along, because I would probably, if I was like streaming, like walked away, grabbed the paper, and just like cross-referenced it. But I think it's a fine launching puzzle. Now, obviously, the next thing we should do is try to solve the Dishonored 2 wall puzzle.
No, I'm good.
Do you know about that one?
No.
There's a logic puzzle in Dishonored 2, because there's a level where you can align yourself with one of two gangs to get something, or you can solve a puzzle to enter where you have to be through a secret passage, but it's like this super fucking complicated puzzle. And I think it took me like an hour and change to solve it. Like, it was really fucking complicated, and it was so funny because after an hour I was like, wait, I think I got it, and then I did the solution and it wasn't the correct one, and I yelled, how the fuck is that not correct? And then I pressed two buttons to swap two of the slots that I entered with solution, and then it opened. I'm like, oh, okay. Now it's correct.
That's the churlish Mahdi I found in that box.
It's
But yeah, that was a good
burlesque
puzzle.
Mahdi.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like
The corner of the
puzzles
label
where
in
you
this
slot
Mahdi
things
seems
in.
to be loose.
Well, we've turned the burlesque chip into a churlish chip. That's
churlish chip.
a thing you can just do. Well, we've relabeled it. Excuse me.
Okay.
Hey, bro, you want a churlish chip?
Thinking it was the churlish Mahdi, he pops it in place.
Hilarious.
I can't. Ooh. So we got the fun part over with. It's time for everything else.
No more fun allowed. We're done having fun.
This is a personal grooming assistant.
We need
Dude,
this
why?
for later. And it's not a bad belt. No, I'll be back in 1 second though. I've really got to pee.
Have fun. Ugh. I wonder what other point-and-click adventure games had this kind of drawn style. For some reason I'm thinking Broken Sword, but I don't remember if it looked like that. How's the stripping? Okay, PG rating not beta yet. I mean, do you know what rating Space Quest is? Okay, so I wasn't wrong last time we played this where I said it had Gabriel Knight vibes. Because I could have sworn like one of the Gabriel Knights was more like hand-drawn. Triple X. I don't think it's really Triple X. Nobody should play this. I mean, I'm kind of like so and so on this. Like, I feel bad dunking on it, and I think it's because we're playing this hot off of 5, and 5 was so much better in a lot of ways. And also, I kind of, I was kind of happy for Roger Wilco because I like it when characters are successful and grow. None of that. It's like when you watch like a TV show and they have to reset the character progression every season because we can't have anybody improving or being a better person. Looking at you, Archer. I mean, no, there's definitely effort into this game. It's just different direction. There's no lack of effort. Roger's something a lot of adventure game protagonists aren't likable and not an asshole. Well, he's kind of asshole in this one, but in 5, like he was kind of like a Zap Brannigan that wasn't a piece of shit. It was kind of like a lovable rogue almost. And I really liked that. I think that kind of progression fit him well. He was more Captain Kirkish. Yeah, I mean, I know Zap Brannigan is from Futurama and late after Space Quest, so technically Brannigan would be more like Roger, but it's just like the same vibe.
Okay.
Series-wise, I agree. Roger isn't trying to be an asshole. Like, I wish they took the progression of, oh, Roger is a loser. Like, he has a dead-end job in space, but somehow manages to fumble his way to helping the universe. And then he's like, you know what? I'm going to join the military and try to make it. And then he gets, like, a dumpster of a ship, and he takes it seriously. Because he's like, yeah, this is my ship, this is my career, we're doing a shitty job. And it's like, there's so many ways you can take that stuff, and then you decide to go like, actually, no, fuck Roger. He's a loser again, and the janitor again. Fuck him.
It's the obsession with
No,
the
that's
status
just-
quo that is just terrible.
Yeah, I remember what you said before about stuff like Archer, like constantly needing to be reset to maintain the status quo because he's not allowed to be happy.
Yep.
Man. That said, I'm also a type of person who in narrative-heavy games is very attached to the protagonist. Like, I have, like, the first Nier, Gestalt, is my favorite game of all time. I have not played Replicant Remake because it doesn't have the same main character, so I don't care about it.
Yeah. I mean, it helps that canonically there are 2 different Niers. Who
It
made
does,
different
but
choices.
they only made a remake for one of them.
I know, and
which
it
is not the
sucks.
one I like. Yeah, but that's why, like, I get attached to characters, so I was so excited in 5 when Roger had character growth. I'm like, oh my god, this is actually really fun. I'm so happy for Roger.
Yep. Also, what was I gonna say? Ah, fuck. Whatever, let's go. Take me
Roger
home.
had comedy writing. I agree, baby. As somebody who watches 90s sitcoms, or has watched a lot of 90s sitcoms, I completely agree. That was the type of humor we had.
This button turns.
Hey! Here's your fish!
The fish was a red herring.
Oh.
Stellar, you picked up my homing signal. I can't believe I actually made it work. Now no one can say I spent a little bit too much free time in the bathroom with Popular Tektronix.
Popular Tektronix, who are you trying to kid? I know what you were reading in there.
What was that voice, Roger? I thought I heard something.
Pay
damn
no
it.
attention, Stellar. It was probably just a mechanical flatulence from the ship.
Anyway, we received a transmission from a nearby StarCon communications monitoring platform. They told us of some unusual signal originating from the area of polysorbate 60. We dialed it in, scanned the coordinates, and found you.
So what are you doing in this sector, Stellar? I thought you were stationed on the
Yeah, welcome
SCS
to our new
Holmes
love
57.
interest, in case it wasn't obvious.
Oh,
I
we're
am.
supposed to know this
I
person?
had some
Okay.
leave accumulated and decided to take it.
Roger's supposed to know her somehow.
This is kind of
Okay.
embarrassing for me. I actually came to see you. I've been thinking about you a lot lately, and I was curious about what you'd been up to, so I decided to
Why
visit.
does he look like
And when I arrived here, I found you had
the
just
remake
left for
James
shore leave on
Sunderland?
polysorbate. I decided to follow you down and try and catch up with you.
They want to make him more schlubby.
When I got to that dump of an inn and found you'd been kidnapped by those thugs, I searched around, but could find no trace of where they'd taken you. That certainly is a strange place. I decided to beam back up to the deep ship and try to locate you through your transport communicator signal.
Maybe I should
When
show
I
NB
returned,
Gabriel Knight.
found
I
you'd left
like
it up here on the
Gabriel Knight.
ship.
I think Gabriel Knight is
I didn't know
good.
what to do then until that call came through from the StarCon installation. You're a lucky man, Wilco.
Yeah. I guess I am.
No, not the remake. OG.
If you hadn't gotten there when you did, I'd probably be a victim of some serious cement poisoning after those geeks chucked me off that balcony.
Terrace.
What?
Well, actually, it was a terrace.
Whatever. Thanks, Stellar. I sure owe you a big one.
I'd sure like to collect that sometime.
God, whenever
Let's
she's
talk about you and
zoomed
me.
in, the ridges
Perhaps
are so
I could
pronounced.
take you to dinner sometime.
Because Klingons.
I'd like that, Stellar.
Oh!
I'd like that a lot. The thing is
Okay.
that I kind of have a relationship with another, and I wouldn't feel very comfortable about that. I mean, it wouldn't be fair to her. You understand?
Wait, we're still together with
Not
her?
to mention the fact I'd be
Wankmeister?
wearing my sphincter for a necklace if Beatrice ever found out. I hope you do understand,
Yeah,
Stellar.
but she also
I like
kind
you.
of hates
I
us,
think
so like,
even
I don't
more than
know.
like you.
I feel
I
like
don't
this
know
is
where
one
I
of
got
those
this
times where
emotion
cheating is
toward
perfectly
Beatrice.
justified.
I believe the word that explains that.
Maybe
is
that's just me.
fear.
Wait, why does she hate
Pound
us?
sand,
She didn't
pal.
hate us in 5.
She hated us at the start of the
Please
game.
know that were the situation any different, I'd be making
Oh,
that
I
date
forgot
with you right
about
now.
that.
Oh, I see. Friends, co-workers, buddies. That's all this is gonna be. I guess I knew it somewhere inside. I just didn't want to believe it. I guess I admire your trueness of heart, however misplaced. But I feel much more inclined to damn you for it. I know that's selfish, but it's how
Hi,
I
it's
feel.
me. I have complicated feelings on
I
cheating.
must admit it shows something more about you, more depth of character than I gave you credit for, Wilco. Well, I'm patient if you ever have a change of heart. Well, Roger, we should see what we can find out about those subhuman walking dumpsters that had such a keen interest in you. I don't suppose you heard their names.
No, but I did get this neat personal grooming assistant. It needs a little cleaning, but
That's great, Roger. Don't clean it, though. Take it to the sick bay. There's a DNA analyzer there. We can scan the contents and perhaps use the results to get some names and information about
Don't
these
worry,
guys.
chat. They'll find a way to make this relationship
Good thinking,
gross
Stella.
too. Don't you worry.
I probably would have thought of it, eventually.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have, Roger. Look, I've got to go to sick bay and get some treatment for my back after that not-so-graceful rescue.
Oh, yeah, that. Sorry.
I feel like this could have
Well,
been solved
I'll
with
see you there.
polyamory. It's the far future. Who gives a shit anymore?
So once again, I disagree mostly because his relationship with Beatrice is terrible.
Commander, I am receiving a message from StarCon.
Yo, Super Nintendo controller, let's go.
on screen. Hello, Commander Kilbasa. I have a new directive for Deep Ship 86. This is actually a special request from me, Commander. As you may know, I served with Admiral Bluntfang during the Fallopian campaign. Admiral Bluntfang's widow is involved in building an off-world retirement community. They are almost finished, but have requested assistance from Deep Ship 86. Commander, please extend her every courtesy. You know, if things go well, this would not look too bad in your personnel file. I will let Sharpay, the Admiral's widow, explain further.
Why did you mention that she's a widow? Why did you feel the need to...
Hello, Commander.
Oh, what the hell is that?
As Admiral Toolman mentioned,
Hello,
we have
Disney villain.
almost completed our project here, but could use StarCon assistance. To be honest, Commander, I pulled a few strings, but this is an important mission, I assure you. Since you are scheduled to be present for the dedication of the Golden Light Year's Retirement Center anyway, I hoped you might alter your travel plans to accommodate an earlier arrival.
This lady might be
From the
evil. I could be
information
wrong here, but
provided
she
me
might
by
be
my
evil.
old friend, the Admiral,
She
you
looks
will
like
be able
she's
to walk
scheduled to
here within
have
few
a Disney
hours.
live-action
I
spin-off.
require some assistance from your ship, as well as one of your crew members. Allow me to explain.
Meanwhile, back
Because
in
it's the
sick
same
bay,
voice actress, Archvile. Oh, we have control again. And look, NB. Polyamory is cool and all, but also, like, it's not a silver bullet. And also, it takes a lot of work and communication.
No, it's not a silver bullet. Yes, it takes a lot of work, but also, I feel like this triangle in the far space is a bit weird. I don't know.
It is weird and unnecessary. But also, like, once again, I don't know, man. All right, we should put this here. I can't believe I'm saying this. I don't blame Roger for having feelings for someone else and cheating because Beatrice hates his guts and he's in a terrible, awful relationship.
I think
That's
it
all
would be
I'm
an
saying.
interesting angle to be like, oh, he's only with Beatrice because of the time paradox thing.
Yes, it would be a neat angle, but this doesn't have the capacity to handle something complicated like that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wilco. The sequencer is for use by trained personnel only. Obviously, you don't fit that description. I'm afraid I can't allow you to use it.
Come on,
Can
Sheba,
you
be a
use it?
pal. Who'll know?
I'm sorry, Mr. Wilco.
Oh, please.
It's a StarCon regulation.
Also, Ollie wants in, but the dog is, like, intimidating him.
Ollie should stop being a little bitch.
He should, but also the dog is right in front of the cat door. Oh, let's see. So yeah, we need to be cool. In hip.
I gotta wear sunglasses.
No, we'll just talk to the man. You know, we'll you know, lay the riz on them, you know? Game, please. The pathfinding in this is kind of a bastard.
Jeez, Jebba. Who's gonna know? Let me try this one thing. I'll be out of your way. No one will find out.
I don't know, Mr. Wilco. I'm not one to break regulations. I really don't think it's a good idea.
Can we just tell him the truth?
I swear, it'll only take a minute. We're out in the middle of nowhere. No one will find out. And I'll tell you what, anytime you want it, one free plunge job, day or night.
I'm sorry?
Yeah,
Well,
plunge job.
I don't know.
It'll only take a minute or two, really. Come on, Jebba, be
Also,
a
I hear
pal.
Roger talk, and all I can think of is, like, we have Quentin
but
Flynn at
just
home.
This once. If anyone finds out I'm sunk, then I'll come looking for you.
Which
to
is
take it out
Raiden's
of.
voice actor.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
No problem. I'll be done in a flash.
I really don't know why I'm doing this.
You could have just tell him the truth. Like, hey, I need this to find out who the people who kidnapped me and who tried to kill me were.
Oh. And that bad bitch.
You are visual.
Do you need to put in a data card? Also, I can't believe we don't know what a plunge job is. Beep beep.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to free the beast.
That's delight.
Oh yeah, we heard.
Oh, did you hear her whine?
No, I played the fart sound before you came back to the mic.
The dog came back. It was really great because the cats were right outside my door. So she went flying and the cats tried to run away from her all the way up the stairs.
She left the mystery? Nah, I ain't gonna do torpedoity. I'm gonna take a clip out of context though.
Good, you should. What are you?
It's a scale. No, you can't weigh
Coward.
yourself.
Let's see, I guess did we just leave? Wait, what are you?
As in all locations aboard the deep ship 86,
Let's go touch it.
Neat. I've always wanted to try one of these on the compost.
Nigel Rancio. Oh, Nigel Rancid, excuse me.
Oh, hi, Stellar.
This
I
font
hope
is
your back's
terrible.
feeling better.
They just finished treating me, and it is starting to feel better. However, I was told to lay off rescuing people for a while, especially you. So, did you have any luck?
I got some information from the sample I ran through the DNA sequencer. When I tried it, all I got was a name. All it said after that was that the file is closed. I wonder why that is.
Well, I don't know for sure, Roger, but it seems a bit suspicious. When a file is marked like that, there's usually a very good reason. Most frequently, it indicates the file is closed for intelligence purposes, or it's legally sealed by some judicial body.
I'm glad Stellar has a
In the
brain.
case of those tubs of guts that grabbed you, I'd have to say it's not a government agency directly
nice.
behind it. It sounds more like someone with access from the outside to a friend or two inside. A more paranoid person might say this smells way wrong.
Then again, when did you last change your socks?
If the files are sealed...
Really? You
have
had to
nothing
get that
go
one
on.
last jab in, huh?
True. The only thing I can think of is that they may be accessible by jacking into cyberspace. I've never done it, but I know it can be done.
So
I
I guess
prefer
this
jacking
means you
off.
won't be trying it first. I mean, I'd love to try it, but I can't since we don't know how.
Well, actually, I read it can be done with the help of a cyber jack and headset and a cyberspace jack interface module. The article said there are several things to access out there and that there's a vast library of files to browse. It said that the Information Superhighway project is a little behind schedule, but that there are some operative areas. Other than that, I don't have a clue as to how we can gain any information about them.
So you think this cyberspace thing could work?
Well, I can only tell you what I've read. Navigating it takes a little patience, but I think it's the only option you have. I don't know if you'll locate a cyberjack and headset. Because of the delays in the project, they've become more like collector's
Cyberjack
items
and
than
headsets are
marketable,
very
functionable
expensive
products.
too.
We do have cyberjack modules built into the compost.
That's true. Of course, we won't know anyway without the jack.
That bites. I wonder where we could find one of those.
I wish I knew, Roger. There must be some place.
Attention! We are now orbiting the Delta Berxalon 5 colony as requested by StarCon. Most of you know your assignments as they have been broadcast to your composts. Please represent StarCon properly. Kilbasa, out.
You better get moving since you don't know yet what your assignment is. I have some checking around to do. We'll talk later.
Thanks, Stellar. I'll see you soon. Maybe we can work
I'm
in
entranced
that,
by
dinner.
whatever is going on with Jebba's back situation.
He's the Spinal Frontier.
Actually, no. We'll find out what that is eventually. Can I?
Unless there happens to be a star generator in the immediate vicinity, this remote won't be of any use to you whatsoever. And there isn't, so there won't. Don't bother with it. The
Yeah,
batteries
this
are
room
dead,
is pure
and there's
fucking
no
fan
alien
service.
language here to translate. The table appears to be.
Oh.
The table appears.
Is that on the right, like your old
Say it's the
costumes
old
from
hint
the old
book you
games?
found in the bargain bin at the software
No
store
wonder.
in Space Quest 4.
Sorry, what was the question?
So, like, in the lower right corner, are those the, like, clothes from the previous games?
You've been meaning to do this laundry for several months. Now it's permanently stuck to the floor.
Some of it, yeah, it looks like.
This table is supposed to... Since you do neither, you found it makes a great place to stash all this junk you've collected over the years.
Yeah, it is honestly a pretty swanky room for, like, a janitor on a ship in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I lived in worse.
Yeah, it's actually pretty spacious.
You saw this detailed diecast model of an early StarCon Solar Scout in Milky Way today, StarCon's in-flight magazine. It seemed like a great investment at the time.
Is that his first mop on the wall?
Maybe.
Next to the arcade.
Yeah, let's check.
Holy cow! It's your Golden Mop Award for your feats of daring do in Space Quest 1. You glance in the mirror. For a moment, you can almost see a silk-clad brunette overacting in a stone tower.
Look, I'm perfectly fine with shitting on King's Quest 6 a little bit.
This poor dresser hasn't worked right since they halted on board. Wait, were you looking at yourself or at the bureau? Well, same message either way.
What's
Thanks,
the purple
Gary Owens.
booklet on the right?
Your quarters are That's one of the advantages of living in a converted cargo hold.
Oh. What was your question?
What's the purple book right of the bed?
It's a medical reference of janitor-specific ailments, diseases of the genitalia.
Okay,
that's funny.
Yeah, that's all right.
What's the thing not behind, below the bed? Like there's just something sticking out on the right.
Your quarters are that's
Nothing.
Okay, doesn't say.
King's Quest 6 is the one with the sun. Yeah, it's the one that gave us Girl in the Tower.
These are your. Wait a second, you're already wearing your boots. Leave them where they are. Leave them where they are. They're positioned just right for making it appear as though you simply dissolved into your bed.
You know what? That's good. I would do that to people.
Leave it alone. It's not like. Ah, your old Xenon Army knife from Space Quest 1, in which you destroyed the powerful star generator which had fallen into the hands of the evil kleptomaniac Sarians.
Man, remember when, like, Roger saved the universe?
Which time?
Yeah, many times. And now he's here.
Yeah.
You've got a Quattrozevi portable quartz heater set up in here. You had tickets to see Quasar live in concrete with Beatrice.
Oh.
Don't try to get anything out of this machine. You'll only succeed in getting your fingers stuck to the replicator. Again.
What? Why did the audio quality just change there?
Because it's a smaller room.
Feels clean for once. Feels clean.
Look, man, I can
That's
understand
still-
being sloppy
it
as a
wouldn't be-
janitor. Like, you do this shit all day. You gotta relax a bit.
I mean, it's like how I met people who are professional chefs and the thing they hate the most is cooking.
Looky, it's your old Labion terror beast mating.
Because it's
whistle
what they
from
do
Space
all
Quest
fucking
2.
day. It's
Yeah, that's why I
amazing
hate
how
video
much
games.
doing a thing as a job can kill your passion for it.
Yeah, that's why I hate all video games.
Yeah, it's true.
This table is supposed to be since it's a discarded cigar stub from the Galaxy Galleria in Space Quest 4.
Why do you keep this shit?
Hey, here's that pack of matches you stole from the Eulance Flats bar when you returned to Space Quest 1 during the time travel sequence in Space Quest 4.
That's funny and how stupidly specific it is.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's your official employment rejection letter from Sierra Online at the end of Space Quest 3. It just says,
Is that-
not a chance. And it's signed by Ken Williams.
To be
Is
fair,
that like at the end when you're flying the two guys from Andromeda?
and you take him to Sierra
Oh.
headquarters. Also, to be fair, fuck
Yeah.
Ken Williams. So, like, I don't know. I'm fine with getting rejected by him.
Oh no, what did he do? I don't know
Wow, it's your
what he's
offi-
done.
It just said,
He's just kind of shit. Yeah, it's exactly that. He's just a fucking prick.
it's a four-socket
he up to
recursive
these
current
days?
subspace grounded socket, devoid of any cords, plugs, or pins.
Damn, fuck off, Ice Claw. I'm sorry, Ken Williams isn't my type.
You've killed your Antarian foreground plant. This is a Beetlejuice clamoring hagfish fern. You've tried everything you could think of to get it back to health. Unfortunately, all you could think of to do was to stand over it and say, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Once again, just dating the shit out of this game.
Hey,
It's a picture
Beetlejuice
entitled
came out
Rocket Ship to
a few
the
months
Moon.
ago.
Now, if you could only figure out what the heck a moon is. Somebody told you that Venusian mini blinds would look good in here. Then again, somebody told you that you look great under fluorescent lights. Feels clean for once.
Okay, we spent enough time reminiscing about the good old days. Question mark.
Wow, a message for me. I must be getting popular. I wonder what it is.
Wilco, Commander Kilbasa here. I have a special assignment for you.
The
A true
perfectly
person of
cromulent
special
old
skills is
days.
required on Delta Berxalon 5. In the spirit of StarCon cooperation, we have decided to offer them your assistance. Transport there immediately. Kilbasa out.
Do they need somebody to clean? And we're the only janitor on the ship.
I guess. I guess.
Also, shout out to the joke compost.
But yeah, no, Ken Williams was friends with Daryl Gates, who was the head of the LAPD during the Rodney King riots. And that's really all you need to know. Spoilers, incredibly racist.
Wait, Ken Williams or the police? I know the police, but I don't know what Ken Williams.
I mean, he was friends with the incredibly racist cop. Do with that what you will.
Well, he wasn't just racist with him. He also had him work on several games, right? As an advisor.
Only one that Daryl Gates worked on was 4.
Ah, okay.
And speaking of hateful, this game kinda hates Roger. Fucking Police Quest 4 hates all forms of minorities, basically. Whereas Leisure Suit Larry hates women.
Wait, are you for real? The dev name for Police Quest 4 was Rodney King's Quest? Is that an actual thing?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, man.
No, Daryl Gates is a turbo racist. Either way, intraship transport. Let's see. Yeah, so let's go.
Don't touch that.
Intraship transport. We want to go to. Let's see, 5.
It wouldn't be.
Narrator, let me touch my shit. Let's see.
The closet is... It feels slightly... You never learned how to work these controls.
Okay, so we need to... Where do we go? Maybe this? Hello, friends.
You consider saying hi until you remember how dedicated he is to his job. And I wonder why you don't worry about that for yourself.
Because Roger does as Roger pleases. And honestly, that's kind of worked out the best for basically everyone. Weirdly enough. You know, except for all the people he's fucked over. But they're generally terrible people that he's fucked over. Generally. Like, I don't know. Roger lacks a firm moral compass, but at the end of the day, he's done more good than bad.
Okay, I'm ready. Energize.
They really gotta fix this thing.
Commander Kielbasa and that other guy look like they're just finishing up a conversation.
Janitor Wilco, Dr. Bellows and I were just talking about you. Please report to Sharpay's quarters, Janitor Wilco. She is in need of someone with your special skill set. Be quick about it.
I've heard you're good with
Yes,
your
sir.
hands, Roger.
I heard you give a good plunge job.
Hello, Ollie. My cat has arrived. Damn, girl.
Janitor second class, Roger Wilco, reporting as ordered, ma'am.
Wilco, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, Mr. Wilco, I expected you here some time ago. I've been kept waiting for minutes now.
I'm very sorry, Matt.
Save the pathetic whimperings for your StarCon superiors, which I would expect includes everyone and everything on the food chain over there.
Ma'am, I came as...
Young man.
Oh god, I actually remember
I
this
lack
part
the
from playing this
time,
game as a
And
kid.
most importantly, the patience to indulge you as you whine your way from one excuse to the next. May we please just begin?
Like,
Sorry,
I vaguely
but I
recall
wasn't
getting
briefed on what
stuck here
tasks
as a
would be
kid.
required of me.
You are a janitor, Mr. Wilco. What do you think I want from you, a heart transplant? What has become of StarCon? When my fifth husband, Admiral Bluntfang, served, the crop of up-and-coming cadets seemed to have such promise. I recall this one rather striking cadet who...
Come on, you dumb bastard.
Oh, well, never mind that.
Come on.
But you, I pray you do not typify what might be Get to work, Mr. Wilco. You'll find a mop and a bucket right over there. I have no time to devote to your education. That would take a lifetime, and the most copious amount of patience a universe could muster. My life is soon to expire. Please, just clean. I must rest now.
Hello, Ollie.
You know, I think Roger should just leave. I think he should just, like, not be a StarCon and just open his own, like, janitor service on a small planet and not give a shit.
Honestly, yeah. He can do better for himself.
If, like, I came into work and everybody fucking demeaned me every day, I'd be like, you know what? I'll go and you can see how long you can function without a janitor here.
In
Like,
the
oh, we
immortal-
don't need a
Mr.
janitor.
Wilco.
Yeah, in the immortal
Please
words of the
rattle the
share zone,
handle
if
on
shit
that
sucks, hit
commode.
the bricks.
It is positively maddening.
Yeah, that's exactly
You
it,
got
Nita
it,
King,
kid.
is I figured out this puzzle as a
I mean,
kid,
right away, ma'am.
but it took me a bit
Whatever I
because
can
it
do.
sucks.
Please do it. And quietly. I must have my rest.
Yeah, my little kitty.
Nah, you should leave and then, like, the entire ship will fall apart because all of a sudden people We'll be like, oh, who will repair this? Where Roger? Oh, Roger left. Okay, who do we have instead of Roger?
It is time for me to take my meds. Please fetch my trisonic sortium from the medicine cabinet.
Yes, ma'am. Maybe I can get this old hag to overdose.
You know what? I'm inclined to agree with
was
Roger on
that,
this one.
Janitor?
I can't find her medicine. I don't think she knows what she's talking about. Hey, what the?
While we await a fully formed thought from Roger, it should be mentioned that there seems to be some sort of gas entering the room through the left vent.
Hey, there seems to be some sort of gas entering the room through the left vent. I seem to be in a world of deep... Ah, jeez, the door!
How long do you have before you die?
I think you have a decent amount of time, but it's not an easy puzzle to figure out. So what do you think is the solution here?
You open the door?
Rats, it won't budge. I've got to get out of here somehow. No windows, and the walls are solid bulkhead. And I'm too big to flush myself out of here. This is the only way. What would MacGyver
Is there
do
is there a breathing mask?
No.
There's like a box that says toxic on it. Is there something in there?
That wouldn't prove. Don't pick. A contaminated waste items receptacle stands awaiting contaminated waste items.
Do you take a towel and put it over the gas?
You summon the ability to leave it alone. Don't touch
you
that.
look at the vent?
It feels... That's delightfully non-helpful. A vent for careful climatic control takes up a significant portion of this wall segment.
Do you have anything in your pockets?
I have a fish.
It
Do you put
probably
the
seemed like a
fish
good idea to you at one time.
on the vent?
It probably seemed like a good idea to you at one time.
No. Do you pick something up from the old lady, like her wig, and then you clog the vent?
That's not going to help. Move it, man.
Okay. Well, what up?
And you thought the fumes from lactose intolerance were bad.
I'll show you the solution. We need to rip this piston out from her bed.
Sure enough, it comes loose in your hands. Perhaps it was your raw strength. More than likely, it was defective.
Fuck off, Ollie.
That was not even on my radar of interactable objects in the scene.
Yeah, and now we take this piston and shove it in the door.
Are we technically saving this old lady?
Good thinking.
No.
Wedged in the door, the manual override control causes the piston to strain against the door. It pushes a few inches and seems to strain at that point.
Wilco!
Oh, hi, Stellar. What are you doing
Is
here?
this the time?
There's no time to talk, Roger. We've got to get out of here now. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, but what about the old lady?
This is such an unnecessary sacrifice.
Just
Wait,
as you
did she
crank
sacrifice
the door of the
herself?
turbo
What?
Shaft, the hydro riser piston gives way, and the
Okay, I'll
door
cut you, you
slams
cute
shut,
bastard.
with Stellar still trapped inside.
Wait, what do you mean Trepton says she teleported in? Can she teleport out?
You claw and pull at the seams of the bulkhead door, but to no avail. Just then, you hear and feel an explosion, which seems to have come from behind the door.
What?
The
The door is
pathos!
sealed tight.
The
You can hear no other
drama!
noise after the ear ringing from the blast subsides.
My God, I can't believe this. It can't be happening. She
What?
was. I was. Stellar!
What?
Aha, references.
I don't understand. What?
It's hard to believe that this is the Hollow Suite. The setting is much like the graphics you've scanned in the library from those planets more interesting in their climatic diversity. From the scenic jutting peaks, soft hills, and lake in the conjured distance to the lush pixelized growth of trees, flowers, and grass in the foreground, the holodeck has that sublime park-like perfection. Unfortunately, its serene beauty is sadly negated by the headstones and the solemn event about to occur, the laying to rest of your rescuer and true friend, Stellar Santiago. You are feeling as you have never felt before, perhaps helped along by the relatively short stints aboard the various ships, as well as all too brief friendships. You've been spared the emotional devastation of true loss by lack of attachment. This, however, is a different feeling. Far different from anything you've ever experienced. You can't help but wonder how you'd act towards Stellar.
See, I love this because we've barely known Stellar at all, and we're expected to feel something.
She gave her life for you, and you will never be able to thank her. Enough smarm already. Let's funeral.
Ladies and/or gentlemen, we assemble here today to honor the memory of a former crewmate, Lieutenant First Class Stella Santiago. Her unfortunate death takes place in the shadow of a new community, the dawning of a new life for the aged of our galaxy. Although death is never easy to accept, we must remember that the tragic accident which took her from our midst occurred while she was on duty. If a member of StarCon must perish for some reason, there is no more honorable way. It is part of the oath we recite and take to heart when we pledge our allegiance. I believe her friend, Janitor Second Class Roger Wilco, has a few words he'd like to say. Mr. Wilco?
Ahem.
There's gonna be some stupid, unfunny shit, isn't it? Let's go.
Boy, wouldn't it...
I only knew Stellar for a short time. I wish I, could have gotten to know her much better. To have had a deeper understanding of this, person. I was proud to have called friend. Of my friend, I can only say this. Of all the souls I have encountered in my cleaning, hers were the most scuff-resistant.
Okay. That's an interesting way to do burial. Burial at space.
Okay, goodbye.
I don't get why she died. Like, we opened the door, we could have just jumped through. Why did she need to teleport to, like, shove us and die for it?
I don't know. Yeah, no, we'd solved the problem.
Wait, why did she teleport? What? How did she know that we were stuck and decided to teleport in? Like, if we hadn't opened the door, she would have just teleported in and died. Why was nobody else informed to open the door? Like, this doesn't make any sense. This is literally just like we wrote this scene to kill this character.
Well, you'll see why in a minute.
Will we?
A
Okay.
message for me. I must be getting popular. I wonder what it is.
Roger, help me. I only have a moment. They faked.
Stellar, what happened? The picture's gone. You're alive?
So we had to set up
okay.
our motivation.
Oh, okay, so they faked her death?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, I'm less upset now, because now it makes sense that it's so stupid.
Well, now that we know that, let's go talk to the captain, see if we can do something about it.
Okay, be like, oh, you're just saying things, Roger.
Commander Kilbasa?
Ah, I
You're
see a
going to
foot
think
shot
I'm
again.
crazy, but I've just received a distress message on my compost.
Gotta see them beans.
And it was from Stellar.
Wilco, have you been whiffing cleaning fluid again?
I'm absolutely as sane as I've ever been. She's being held on Delta Berxilon by Sharpay.
Wilco, do you realize how irrational that sounds? We buried Stellar. You were there.
We can show
Maybe
him
you
the
need a
message.
rest. Take a couple of hours off.
Sir.
Wilco, we have our orders from StarCon and we'll be carrying them out. Drop it, Janitor. Leave the bridge now, Wilco. I've made my decision.
Well, we'll show you, Captain. You're not even hot, by the way.
Janitor Wilco.
This not right.
Everybody in this game sucks. When it's like you're not even hot? Yeah. They made a lion man, he's not even hot.
Excellent guess, Kresk. Nothing happened.
Oh, okay. I'm not allowed to have my data card anymore.
It would appear that it wouldn't. It.
Oh, hey, space monkeys.
Oh no, they're the worst. You know, I'll read it from the start. Vulgars are a peaceful race of brilliant and logical thinkers whose only real joy in life is to stride around the galaxy with superior attitudes and correct other people's grammar and spelling. They also enjoy designing outer space strategy simulation games. This makes them nearly as insufferable as university academicians, but not nearly as well paid.
I can't believe Vulgars are Paradox players.
Yeah, considering their placid and studious lifestyle, it's interesting to note that Vulgars have developed an extremely practical martial arts technique called the Vulgar Nerve Punch. This is a tactile/oral maneuver in which the pincher pinches the bundle of nerve fibers at the base of the neck while whispering dialogue from either Tango and Cash or Hudson Hawk. I would go with Hudson Hawk.
Yeah, I'd go with Hudson Hawk too.
This particular combination of stimuli results in a searing flash of pain and then unconsciousness, which can last for several hours. Technique is demonstrated in Hollow Joint Program 555-1212.
Is this something you need to learn?
Mm-hmm. Wait, where is it?
It wouldn't be.
Yeah, fuck you, Captain. Asshole.
Yeah, this is one of those things where I just kind of expect you to go through all the logs, but like, fuck that. On. Enter.
Welcome to Hollow Suite Program 5551212, the Vulgar Nerve Pinch. Despite our reputation for being pacifist, we Vulgars have developed an extremely practical martial arts technique used mainly for defensive purposes. It is called the Vulgar Nerve Pinch. This is a tactile oral maneuver in which the applier pinches the bundle of nerve fibers at the base of the neck while whispering into the victim's ear dialogue from either Tango and Cash or Hudson Hawk. This particular combination of nerve stimuli and loss of cerebral control due to the torturous mantra of movie dialogue results in a searing flash of pain and then unconsciousness. In effect, it is similar to a temporary orally induced robotomy. Victims are soon rendered unconscious for several hours. When they awaken, they will remember nothing of how they came to be unconscious, if they are extremely lucky. I shall demonstrate on my most eager volunteer. You will please to pay attention. Address the subject in this manner. Please to notice the location of my hand as I begin the narcotic chant of cinematic morphine.
He mutters something thankfully unintelligible into the ear of the volunteer.
Oh, thank you, sir. Maybe you can fix me up with your sister. I have told her what we're gonna have margaritas together.
This game has very strong feelings on Tango and Cash, and also Hudson Hawk.
And I used to like that. So, as you can see, it is very effective. If you can apply a proper grip to the neck, it will disable 9 out of 10 neck-bearing species. This completes our program. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I went through a slight rabbit hole where I was like, I wonder what the speedrun for this game is, or if there's a speedrun scene at all. And then I saw one of the Space Quest fan games, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what the fan game scene for this franchise is like.
And?
Well, there's something called Space Quest Incinerations. It's meant to be a direct sequel to this. Like, fan-made sequel. I'm kind of curious how they fare in general.
Hey bro, how you doing?
Hello, Roger. Please join me in consuming something.
Thanks, Sydney.
You seem uptight.
Say what? Upright? What are you talking about, Sydney?
Uptight was the word. Perhaps that is too archaic a reference for you. It would have been more effective to say that you seem concerned.
Oh, yeah.
It's not the same,
I
though.
do have a thing or two, well, at least something on my mind.
I am sorry to hear this. I hope your concerns are soon alleviated.
Thanks, Sid. I do have to come up with some solutions.
I might actually check them out.
I'd be down for us to play through Incinerations.
Yeah, I'll need to look into that later.
This one's apparently set post-Vocal Strikes Back.
Hmm.
Takes place about 10 years after Space Quest 6.
Sydney, I have a favor I'd like to ask of you.
Flame away, Roger. You know I'd give you my right appendage if you needed it.
Funny you should say that, Sydney. I kind of have this situation where that very item could come in handy.
Really? Well, I was merely saying that metaphorically.
You really are a great friend, Sydney. That'll come in real handy. I can't thank you enough, Sydney.
Well, if you really are seriously in need of it, I suppose I could lend it to you. You will get it right back to me, won't you, Roger?
Oh, yeah. You bet your nut flanges, Sydney.
But also, we're not done being a bastard to Sydney.
I kind of need another favor. I need one of your eyes.
Pardon me, Roger. For a second, I thought you said you also wanted one of my eyes. I must have my auditory circuits diagnosed.
Well, actually, Sydney, I could use one of your eyes.
Are you certain, Roger? Well, I guess if you really need it...
Why did he suddenly become clearer?
Oh, I do. I really do, Sydney.
Terror.
You're a mechanized lifesaver.
You will return them soon, right, Roger?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, of course, Sydney. Real soon. Listen, I've got a couple of things I've got to attend to. I'll see you soon. Thanks, Sydney.
Oh no, Sydney's good people. Roger's kind of a bastard here, though.
Oh, yeah. See you soon, Sydney.
It sucks, because Sydney seems cool.
What else are we gonna take from Sydney?
No, that's it. We got his eye and we got his arm.
You know, I guess for anybody familiar with The Simpsons, what this is reminding me a lot of is the Max Power episode of The Simpsons, where Homer watches a TV show where there's a character called Homer Simpson, and he's like this cool crime-fighting, like, cop, and then afterwards they retcon that character to be a blubbering, dumb sidekick. And this is kind of how this feels. Like, we went from cool Roger to, like, I don't know, this Roger, less cool Roger.
Yeah, he's kind of just a bastard in this game.
It's soft. It's soft. It's soft, yet...
It's soft. It's soft. It's soft.
That wouldn't prove. It feels...
Oh my god.
That would...
This pathfinding motherfucker is the worst.
You summon the ability to leave...
Yeah, I want... Oh, there we go. There's our hint.
That's a fair hint. Squirt.
Yeah, we have morphin. Not morphine, it's morphin.
Ah, it's morphin time.
I don't know. There's some good details in this game. There's some not, but I don't know. I guess I still have some nostalgia for the game. I don't hate it. Despite all its many, many flaws, it could be worse.
Like I said, I don't particularly like the aesthetic of this game. And I don't like what they've done with the narrative. I think some of the puzzles have been fine, some have been weird.
Yeah.
It's a bit all over the place. Like, I think I could have dealt with the weird... it's kind of like... If it had the charm of the previous games, but still had the, like, weird puzzles, you'd be like, oh, that's Space Quest. Oh, you little rascal, you with your weird puzzles. But now that it doesn't have the charm, you're kind of like, oh, what is this dumb bullshit?
Ooh, boy, I got you with my fingers in your Kurt Russell. No, you can't get away. I got you now that you've got a hard to believe this is a real job. Oh, my God. So
That's funny, though.
Going down, I got you with your mumble jumbo and your hobbit chubby. Ooh, boy, if I only could, I would. Jeez, why don't you step outside, pal? I got you with this, and I think I broke a fingernail here.
That's actually a funny delivery. Are you dead? Oh, you're in jail.
And that, I think, is a good place to end for today, don't you?
Congrats to make it. You were supposed to end up in jail?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Weird. I think the demotion plot line would have been fine if they leaned into it like your crew from the previous game eventually contacting you and being like, hey, Captain, this is bullshit, you're still our captain. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Instead, it's just like, yeah, nobody actually liked you.
Oh, the cushy life will be a vague memory after you are sent to one of the labor camps on Daventry 8.
But yeah, I think that this is a good place to end, don't you?
Yep. How far along are we in the game?
We got a decent ways to go. We'll
Okay,
probably
like 2
finish
more
it next
streams.
stream, though.
Oh, okay. Looking forward to never seeing Roger be this miserable again.
It's fine. There will be some good bits next time. It's also going to get grosser.
Like gross out humor or gross behavior?
You'll see.
Okay.
Either way, I hope y'all had fun, because I know I did. I genuinely did.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the stream and the experience. But yeah, I don't want to sound like a broken record. I made my thoughts clear on Space Quest 6.
Yeah. First off, check out my good buddy NB, but also I just want to say, I don't think it's the worst Space Quest. It just tragically has the problem of following up 5, which is so much better, and then just shitting on all of it.
What would you say is the worst Space Quest?
Or Space Quest?
Like
Honestly, kind of 4.
4? You know what I thought was funny, by the way, when I was looking at the speedruns? All of them are like either a few minutes or like 40 minutes, but then Space Quest 4 speedrun is 2 hours and like 40 minutes or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't skip most of it, I guess.
One Short Eye did a video about Space Quest 4 speedruns. Actually, I think he did too. Anyway, though. Yeah, no, I say 4 because 4, A, kind of sucks to play, but B, has some really awful sequences near the end, and C, just kind of terrible, especially to women.
Women, am I right?
Like, this game is just generally kind of misanthropic, but like, I don't know, man. I think Space Quest 4 is a lot more directly awful. Also, it has the burger minigame.
There's something to be said about being spiteful to your game characters, because I generally don't vibe with that. Like, I don't think people do it that well. Because even when I play Borderlands, I hate the shit out of Claptrap, but in 2, they dunk on Claptrap so much that I'm like,
You
I
kind
don't
of feel
this
bad.
is funny anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't like the guy, but can we, like, quit it? This is kind of cruel.
Either way, though, if you enjoyed the stream and don't know follow, I'd appreciate if you did, but most importantly, I hope y'all have a good rest of your day, however much that might be. Later, y'all!
At your back.
Yeah, what MB said.